What up? Jeff here with all my ICP and Bitcoin Renegades. So before we get started with the stream, which is going to be about basically a question that one of my subscribers asked, and I wanted to answer that with a video today. So how much of the internet computer's ICP coin is actually locked up in staking and for how long? That was the question. So we're going to go into talk about that. And then we are going to look at some technical indicators that are going to let us know about the price, because last time I did a video, somebody was asking about, hey, what's going on? But it wasn't a price video, so we're going to do that at the end. Let's go, Bitcoin Renegade. You the man, bro. No, you the man, woman, or child. Probably not a child. Hi, all, Jeff, buddy. What's up, dude? That is awesome. So, and then we are also going to let you guys know about our upcoming NFT project. It is being put on Yummy as we speak. There's a lot of files. There's a lot of stuff going on. But soon it should be up under that thing where it says new project coming to Yummy. Boom, it should be on there very, very soon, if not already. So that's going to be cool. We're going to look at a couple of DAOs that are one having their launch sale. We've already talked about Catalyze. We're going to see how close they are to their finish, and then two new projects that are seeking votes to become DAOs, and then have their SNS launch sale as well. So let's get right into this. What's up, Justin? Hit that thumbs up like you do for an awesome NFT project like ICP Renegades. All right. So let's just get right into this, because this is really interesting. We've talked about this on the channel a long time ago, but I felt like it would be a nice update. And since somebody asked about it, instead of going looking through all my old videos, I decided to make another one for you. So that's a shout out to you. So anyway, the total staked ICP is 50.6% of the total supply. That means 50% of ICP cannot be sold. So that means half of the amount of all of the total supply cannot be sold at this very moment. And that's pretty massive. So the total amount of ICP staked in neurons, the amount of ICP staked in neurons with the state of either dissolving or not dissolving, broken down by dissolve delay. So basically, dissolving is when the timer starts. Like, say, if you have 8 years, you start that timer, the 8 years will count down. If you don't dissolve, you can wait like 2 to 4 years and then start dissolving for 8 years or whatever. So that's that. Now, we'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute once we get down here to further things. But for right now, half of the supply that's staked is 254,902,388 ICP. So that is over $1 billion in staked ICP. It's like almost $1.1 billion that's locked up. And the total market cap is 1.8 billion. So that's only like 700 million that is not staked in ICP right now. And that's the amount that can be sold. So no matter what, 50% of the supply is locked up. And how much of that is for 8 years? We want to know how much of the 254 million and how long, right? Well, if you look down here, there's a little key. You have your red is 0 to 6 months, which is at the bottom, the least amount. Only 28 million ICP in there. Then you have your 6 to 12 months right here, which is the purple. The next one up there that has, well, depending on where on the timeline you look here, like 28. It goes up and down. 31. Right now it has 27 million. The 6 months has 20 million. The 1 to 2 years has 30 million. 2 to 3 years, 15 million. 3 to 4 years, 10 million. 4 to 5 years, 3 million. 5 to 6 years, 1.6 million. 6 to 7 years, 4.46 million. 7 to 8 years, almost 9 million. And then 8 years, 132 million point 291 ICP, 291,000. So that is a crazy large number of ICP locked away for over 8 years. I would say that's at least 25%, maybe like about 27% of the total supply is locked up for 8 years or longer. That's pretty impressive that 25% of the supply will not come out for at least 7 to 8 years. That should provide some security to people holding for 7 to 8 years. Now, if we go down here, remember I was talking about the stake not dissolving or the dissolving. When you press the button, your timer goes down. Now, this is a pretty amazing thing if you think about it, that only 57 million of the total 200 and what was it, 254 million that is in staking is not, it is dissolving, which means they press the timer. And if you look over here, 197 staggering million of all of these time frames, all of these here, all the time frames are not dissolving, whether it's for 0 to 6 months, whether it's 1 to 2 years, 8 years. They have not pressed the button to start that dissolve delay going, which means they're growing their age bonus, and which means they're not going to touch it for even longer than the 0 to 6 months, 1 to 2 years. All of these different time frames. They're not going to be able to touch it until they press the dissolve, and then that time frame goes to 0. So that is a lot. And if you look, for 8 years, it grew from 54 million in December of 2021 all the way up to 132 million for 8 years. Okay, and they are not dissolving. Haven't pressed that button. The 8 years hasn't started ticking down yet. Okay, and then some of these went down for a little while up here when the 8 year went up. Looks like short term came out, but then they went down a little bit and started going up again. Because we're in the bear market, people are really starting to lock it away until these certain time frames, right? So that's pretty impressive. Just in the last 2 months, we went from 186 million locked up to 197 that are not dissolving over here. So that's pretty impressive. And the dissolving is actually going down, which is good. That means less people are dissolving and more people, when this goes up and this goes down, that means more people are locking their stuff up for longer and not pressing that dissolve. So it hasn't even started yet. So as this goes down, this goes up. That's a very good signal for the long-term price of ICP. So that's pretty interesting. You can kind of look at all of what's going on over here with all the neurons if you want. This is a pretty cool thing. I will give you this link right here. I always like to share links with you guys so that you can come do your research yourself. Paste that over here for you. Then you can go check out the neurons. You can, see how that kind of fluctuates over time and everything. So John Defined Derelict gave the stream a thumbs up by pressing my thumb down on the thumbs up. Yeah, that sounds like an oxymoron +1 thumbs up. Thank you guys for that. That really helps with the algorithm. These comments help, all of that. Watch time, everything you guys are doing is helping. So thank you. Investing in ICP is probably the best way to invest in AI. Well, they just put $5 million. I just did a video about that. Check out my AI video since it's easy to find. I won't go much into that, but check out the AI ICP video I did a few days ago. And you will see all of the really cool things that it can and will be doing. So I honestly think we're all going to be very rich, not financial advice, blah, blah. Yeah, you don't want to get sued, man. The one time you don't say not financial advice, somebody's like, that was advice. He told me that he was an advisor. Yeah, sure I did, buddy. Okay. So I just kind of wanted to point out all of this. There's a lot of good information over here that you can kind of swoop up, and there's all sorts of places you can go down here. And then check out internetcomputer.org, the rest of the stuff over here. I mean, you could do research for a week and not even break the shell. So let's see what else they got over here. Canisters, SNS. Since we're talking about SNS, these are the ones that have already launched. We got OpenChat, Dragons, Kinnick, Hot or Not, IC Ghost. That's pretty cool. Overview. You can even go in and look at all of the tokens in here too. Looks like they got a pretty little nice boost on the total supply over there. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, so the SNSs. Well, let's get into that first. So what is the point of doing the SNS, right? Well, the point is to become a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization. It's ran completely on smart contracts, decentralized, which is not ran by a centralized authority, autonomous, which ran by a robot, Organization just means it's a business ran on the blockchain. Okay, anyway, we know that. A service nervous system. This is the part that's interesting. So that is what we're talking about today and what I want you guys to understand. So a service nervous system, or the SNS, is an advanced form of a DApp, a digital democracy that can run any DApp, such as a social network, in a fully decentralized, fully on-chain way. No corporation, no board of directors, no CEO. Autonomous, right? All done by smart contracts. Developers can now hand over their Web3 service to an SNS. The community can buy governance tokens, that's what we're going to be talking about as well, to take ownership and control through the SNS DAO and shape the DApp's future. And look at that, you could launch an SNS DAO. So that is the plan one day, maybe for ICP Renegades, is to become a DAO. The only thing with having a gaming DAO ran completely by you Neanderthals. No, I'm just kidding. You guys are great. I love you guys. But it just ran by the people would make it very hard for the developers, because you guys have such incredible ideas that I don't know that we could do it all. But maybe that could be the goal one day, right? Is to become a fully decentralized DAO that is ran by the community, by you guys, for real. But we have to make sure you guys know how to do it first. So what we would do is we'd set up like some kind of a system, like a beta testing for governance or something like that, in game or something, to have you guys vote, and then teach you how to vote for the benefit of the game. Then once we, kind of trust you guys with how you vote and kind of see how you vote and what you do, then we could actually launch a DAO, for our ICP Renegades game and everything. So, but not only are we doing this, other huge projects have already done it, like the ones we just looked at over here. I see Ghost, Dragons, Open Chat, Kinnick, Hot or Not, all of those proposals that went through SNS 1, right, which is Dragons now. So all of those, you can do that, how to participate. So we're going to look at that. So when you, as a DApp developer, decide to hand over your Web3 DApp to an SNS, you decide on the SNS parameters. And so, see, we decide on the parameters. So if we did have like some kind of a gaming thing, we'd put parameters in place to make sure that you guys voted fairly and correctly, for the benefit of the game. And submit a proposal to the NNS, the Internet Computer's DAO, which is what we're going to be showing you here in a minute. When the proposal is accepted, the NNS launches the new SNS and assigns it full control over the app, which is completely ran by smart contracts now, and then voted on by you guys as the people. So the community, the people, whatever. The newly created SNS tokenizes the DApp through an initial decentralization swap. Part of the DApp's governance tokens, utility tokens, are bought by the community, providing funding for the DApp. Part of the DApp's utility tokens are allocated to the original developer or developers as a reward for their initial efforts. The rest remains in a treasury the SNS DAO controls and is used for the fund of the future development of the DApp. Your DApp is now fully decentralized. So that's what it means when these people, these companies become not people anymore. They become smart contracts ran by you guys, and you vote on it, and the majority rules. We're used to that, right? That's democracy. So now we have digital democracy, decentralized digital democracy. So, and that's what brings us over here to the Launchpad. As you know, we did a video on Project Catalyze. Go check that out. It's the decentralized Discord, and it's really cool. We actually did a video talking about their SNS vote. We voted for them. Then we're talking about their SNS launch now, which is what that was just talking about, taking a DApp that is a business essentially, and turning it over to the SNS on the NNS, which is what we're at, where you stake your ICP, which is kind of goes with the staking video as well. This all kind of flows together pretty good. But Catalyze, they are about 90,000 ICP away from their goal. I'm not going to be able to participate right now because I'm signed out, but I already have 5 ICP allocated to this. And if it doesn't go through, then I will get my 5 ICP back. So they need 90,000 ICP, 1 day, 19 hours. Guys, let's help them. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not saying throw the whole bank at this, but we can help, get them closer to that 650,000 goal. Then maybe, a whale or Definity or someone will help push them over that line. So let's help them, get up to 600K, 620. Let's get that up there. Come over here, vote. I always have the NNS in the description, so you can just use that to come over here and then go to the Launchpad which is pretty interesting. Now let's go back to the launch pad. And after we get those guys over there let's go down here and check out the newest proposals. So we have a proposal to create an SNS DAO for Mod Club. 11 hours, 30 minutes remaining. So actually, I am going to sign in for this because I am going to vote for these guys right now. And I'm going to vote yes, of course. Okay, so let me just log in really quickly. And then don't let me forget to bring that stuff back over here. Let's go, Bitcoin Renegade. Yeah. My phone, it doesn't give me all of the chat. So, like, I'm looking at the original chat that I got. So weird. So weird, man. You guys like that I got rid of the old man beard, as King Love called it. It just bothers me. I would have kept it, but it's annoying. So plus I want to be like PewDiePie, have you guys make a video with all my different facial hair. Okay, so anyway, Mod Club. Back to the meat and potatoes of the video. So they want to open a decentralization swap, just like we learned about over here, right? They go through an initial decentralization swap. Part of the dApp's governance tokens, utility tokens, are bought by the community. So that's where we're at over here for Catalyze. Now this one is still being voted on. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I already voted on. So I already voted on this one. It looks like. So as you see, I have my votes there, my vote there for both of my neurons. I'm 99% sure I didn't vote on this one though. Maybe I did. Oh, I already did. Well, I voted on both of them. So this one is for. What is this one for? For EMC. So enable this principle in SNSW to initiate the generation of an SNS for EMC. I think this is just like really technical terms for making it in a DAO. This proposal offers EMC, Edge Matrix Computing Network, to the SNS to be turned into a decentralized service, yes, by the creation of an SNS to govern the EMC network canisters. And let's look at these votes. Ooh, they were big time in the loss when I saw this. I voted yes, as you see up here. Yes. And they have actually came back and really made some nice strides. So I like to see that. Congratulations to Project Catalyze for making it this far. My current commitment, 5 ICP, like I said. But yeah, hopefully they can keep it up, keep up the good work. Oh man, see, I didn't switch it back. Yeah. Okay, anyway, I'm just going to show you these again real quick because that was horrid. I'm looking at my chat. Anyway, so this one has massively been accepted by Mod Club. So let's just see what they're doing real quick. This is a proposal for the NNS to create an SNS DAO to govern the Mod Club DApp. Mod Club is a decentralized crowd work platform built on the internet computer blockchain that aims to support dApps by handling resource-intensive tasks such as moderation, user verification, and data labeling. So that's pretty cool. And then they also have EMC. So this one, like I said, 67 million adopt, 59 million reject. So that was pretty interesting to me. Now, let's talk about what we talked about in our video on Monday, which is Ethereum ICP integration. Well, this is happening here in August. ICP is joining the Ethereum Toronto Blockchain Futurist Conference 2023 this August. Now, I'm not trying to give any spoilers, but maybe they have something planned, with the Ethereum integration. I don't know. Like, I don't know the behind the scenes of that. But I'd like to think since they're joining the Ethereum Toronto Blockchain Futurist Conference 2023 in August, that they're probably going to say at least something a little bit about the ICPF integration. So an event hosted by ICP North will shine a spotlight on the innovative internet computer blockchain to the moon. Find out more. And so this is pretty cool. Let's look at this a little bit before we go on. Kind of want to know what's going on. Official event of Canada Crypto Week. Nice. So ICP.Hub North America launch event. Cool. I like ICP Hub North America. So we are so excited to be part of the Ethereum Toronto Blockchain Futures Conference 2023. The event will be organized by ICP Hub North America and sponsored by the Definity Foundation. Promises to be an exciting event centered around the internet computer blockchain technology and its applications. The conference is expected to last for 4 hours and will feature various topics and speakers related to the blockchain space. So they will basically give you an introduction to internet computer blockchain technology, uh, Divinity developers and community grants, ICP project showcase, researcher and founder panels, Women in Blockchain Canada Association, and then network opportunities, Q&A sessions, interactive activities, engage participants, encourage collaboration within the blockchain community. That's pretty awesome. I'd love to go. Never been to Canada, though. Not going to lie. Okay, so now to the part that I know that you guys are kind of itching to know about. So what are the technical indicators that are going to tell us whether or not ICP is going to go up or down? So I have a little bit of bad news for you when it comes to the technicals. But I actually take these as a good sign that we're about to have a reversal, that we've seen a bottom just because these have been down for so long. So anyway, on the month, there are three basically indicators that are telling us to buy on the monthly for next month. Like if you buy in the next month, are you going to make money? Or if you bought 1 month ago, would you have made money right now? So neutral, there's 4 indicators saying that it's basically going to stay the same price. 3 that says it's going to go higher, you're going to make money. And then there's 6 indicators that are saying to sell. So when you add all of these together, you get a sell pressure on the month. So that's what that says. Now for the oscillators, this is a little bit different. Okay, a little bit in our favor. So there's 4 neutral, which is I'd say we're more neutral than anything right now. But the oscillators are going to really let us know if we can get above certain, resistance levels, and really move to the upside. And there's 2, so it's a buy. It's a buy signal at $4. I'm buying at $4 all day long, and I would go by the oscillator for this in particular at $4. Definitely 4 neutral, 2 buy, 1 sell. We're leaning buy. Now the moving averages, which these could be simple moving average, exponential moving average, all of these. Okay, they're telling us to sell right now, which is absolutely moronic. And why I'm showing you this is because this just shows you how undervalued the internet computer is right now at these prices. Once we start going above $5-6, these are going to be strong buy. And then you're like, wait a minute, you told me to sell at $4, but you're telling me to buy when it's at $6. Why wouldn't I buy at $4, sell at $6? So that I absolutely think this is way off. Yeah, our moving averages, we are below them because we just moved down, but we are on a massive area of support right now, and it doesn't tell the whole story. So I wanted you to see that on the monthly. Now we go to the weekly, not a whole lot changes, except there's a lot more selling signals right now, which means we might probably go down to maybe $4. 2 buy signals, 9 neutral, which is saying basically selling pressure. Okay, but once we get to the oscillator, again, there's 2 buy. There's a lot of neutral, which kind of pushed it to the neutral range instead of the buy range. If there was like 4, we'd be over in the buy range, and only 1 sell. Then we get over to the moving averages again. If you remember, this is the weekly. So we're down bad on the month on moving averages. We're down bad on the week with moving averages, which is good because we're actually at the bottom, and people were, selling and the price was going down. So yeah, there's a lot of selling pressure, or there was. Now I don't think so. We are below all of these moving averages right here, and that's why. So 472, 427, 409. I mean, momentum though, we got momentum. The MACD says to buy, and those are the signals that I want to look for when we're down at these lower prices. Now let's look at the day. So the day has 15 sell because it looks like we went down today. 10 neutral, 1 buy. So I'd be buying all day long. And again, really, really bad technical indicators when you look at them. This is as a whole, all of the indicators as a whole. 4-hour sell. Let's look at the 2-hour. It's just because we've had a really, really pretty big dump lately. So these are all, we're going to look at this again. I want to show you this now. And then I want to show you again once ICP is up to $5 or $6 and they tell you to buy it, right? That's the whole point of this, is I think these indicators are absolutely BS. So right here on the 30-minute, it's telling us to buy. We're above a lot of the moving averages on the short term, as you see, buy, 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 buy. So we're below those ones. If it's red, we're below them. If it's blue, we're above them. So telling us to buy. Buy 7, sell 7, neutral 1. So that's pretty interesting. Now, let's go over here and look at the volume, because this is why we're down. As you see, we had a pump up here to about 413. Boom. But if we look at the 7-day, you will see every time we get to this $4 level or below, right around $4, right? It's a good purchase. Let's go to the month. I'm just going to show you a few times. Okay, so you can see right here. Okay, $4.08. We go all the way up to $4.50, let's say. Okay, buy down here again at $4.03. We go up to $4.30. Get down here again at $4. We go up to $4.30. Again down here, $4. We go to about $4.20, $4.15. So another good opportunity down here every time we go to these low prices. And we're just coming out of this too, it looks like. We could go down further, and we'll look and see. But yeah, to me, now look at the circulating supply. Look at the total supply. 503 million, right? And exactly how many of those are locked up? Well, 254 million are locked up out of this 503. So over half of the total supply. So that's pretty interesting. Now, I do want to take a look at our previous video. This is the daily. We kind of had a lot of stuff happening here. We went right to this line, the 0.5, it looks like, then went back up to the 618, and then back down. So we're kind of in this this pocket right now that we have failed to break out. Now, I would like to take this out even further. We're still in an ascending triangle in the longer term, so we can just move that out. Things are going to start to oscillate. As you see, we kind of go back and forth on this, so I'm expecting a move back up to 433 again, and we're going to be seeing that by next week. We're gonna see a breakdown of this level back down to about 390. So that's what's going to happen. We're either going to bounce off of this resistance line, create like a double bottom right here, even though we have kind of a double bottom right here. But if we create another double bottom right here, we go up to test 433 again. We are going to have some resistance about 415, because as going back, this is a huge area that's going to keep us from moving to the upside. We are below the RSI by about 3 points. So we really need to hit some support to take off and break through that RSI with enough volume to keep moving to the upside. Now, we have a big area of resistance at $4.10 with the EMA 9 that has kind of crushed us down under here. And then all the way to 415 is going to be some serious resistance as well. So if we can get above that, kind of break out to about 420, go test 430, and then we could even go back down. But I see us oscillating kind of back and forth in this thing. So we're either going to go test $4 and then back up to 433, or just go back up to 433. That's what I see happening. Let's look at the 4-hour chart. Thank you all for showing up. I can't really see your comments in here. Ooh, 10 people. That's awesome. Okay, so top messages. Hold on. Top all messages. There we go. See? Dang it. All right, we need to see what you guys are talking about before we go on. Can someone from ICP contact JED stablecoin and invite them to build on ICP? That would be a good idea if somebody was able to know those people in the crypto community. It's who you know, and that's why I take so much pride in my community, is because you have to have a solid community behind you, and then you also have to know people in the actual developer, content creator, all that community as well. So SEC is now targeting AI. Oh my God, what are they going to do with AI? I mean, they're not going to really be able to regulate AI. They're not. Yeah, no. Vote Libertarian to abolish SEC, the Federal Reserve, and IRS. Wow, Leroy on it. Okay, mine says I can't participate. So if you can't participate in Project Catalyze, I'm going to give you a little bit of a pointer here because I do this myself. You're going to need a VPN, guys. So I've already participated, but like say if I wanted to add more, and it's going to not let me watch. See what I'm not eligible to participate, but wait, I already have a commitment of 5 ICP. Well, that's because I use the VPN. So you're going to want to use the VPN to participate in the Catalyze. Definitely get over there, support these guys, but be careful. Do your own research. Like I'm not telling you, you know what to do or anything, but I am showing you if you want to do this, this is how you do it. That's it. If you want to do it, here you go. So, but let's go finish these comments real quick. You look much better now without the beard. I think it does look better. Vote yes for EMC, guys. They deserve it. I think that's the one Hank was trying to get me to contact. I don't know. Yo, Clipster, my guy. Hey, 6 figs. Oh, dude, it's been so long. That's my guy right there. 6 figs. Man. ICP to 0. Woohoo. This guy. Okay. As long as you aren't rude, man, you can think what you want about ICP. Now, when it goes up to like, you know, a big triple digit number, I'm not going to say I told you so, but I am going to have ICP that's going to be unlocking very soon after that happens or before. So, yeah, for sure, man. I would love to have you on the channel. We got 14 people here live. This is one of my biggest lives in a long time. So, thank you guys. That really means a lot having everybody here. So, let's check out this 4 hour because it does look like we had a double top here. It didn't quite break down because we had a little bit of support over here, and I don't even know that it actually broke down. So if we do go to about 405, we're going to see this $4 level. That's where I'm looking at if we break down. There's a lot of resistance on the way back up over here, and even if you go back, this is what I want to look at. There's so much on here, guys. Hold on. Let me just get rid of some of this stuff here. But I want to go back to this point where we're at right now. So this is a pretty big level. Okay, so we broke out of this level. We tested it as support, and then that's what shot us all the way up to about 440, one of our highs of the last few months, right? So this is a pretty big level to get above, and as you see again, it's a pretty big support over here, and then a breakdown level. We get above it, kind of test it, and then broke it here. So this is going to be a big level of resistance, and as you see, we're testing the RSI at this very level right here. So then we're probably going to go up to about 415 after that, and then have some resistance up to there. But I think we can really make another run for 430 as this kind of oscillates back and forth like this. I'd like to see a move to the upside with that. So let's go to the 1 hour. All right, so there's good news on the 1 hour chart here because we are above the RSI on the 1 hour. But we are in some kind of a, let's see what we're in. It looks like a rising wedge, but I wonder what it is if you have one going this way. Almost like a symmetrical triangle. But hold on. If we do it like that, it's definitely a symmetrical triangle. Yeah, it looks like a rising wedge to me. So that could be very bad, but we could also kind of manipulate it a little bit. Kind of go down here like that, and then have some sort of a ascending triangle. I don't know. I think that's kind of reaching, but yeah. I mean, that looks a little bit better than if you would have had the well, you got to take this thing way out there, way out there. I don't know. That looks better than the rising wedge, but we'll see. Kind of at the 30-minute is where let's get rid of that. Is where they said it was turning around. So this is what I wanted to see. Because it says to buy on the 30-minute chart. So it looks like we had a low of about 406 right here before we went up, and then we had kind of a big wick down to about 403. And it does look like we're starting to rise again. We could have like some sort of a W right here, which is what I think is going to happen. That we have this big kind of drop right here, and then even like this, and then boom. So we could have a nice breakout coming soon. We're doing really good on the RSI. It looks like we're above all that. We're above the EMA 9 on the 30 minutes. So it looks like we're starting to turn around here. So that's my price analysis of today with all of these oscillators over here. If we can break out of this like 410, 415 level, I really see us going up and testing that 430 again. So let's go out to the weekly, and then we will call this a video. Okay. We had 14 people, man. That's awesome. And we still have a nice amount. So okay, so this does look like a double bottom to me on the weekly, but wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Hold on. Just get rid of all this. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that. The week you get to see all of the time frame, all of the indicators. Okay. So it does look like a W here too, like kind of a funky W. But then it also looks like an ascending triangle, like I was trying to show you on the smaller time frame. Look at that. So that one's a lot better, which is a bullish, and it looks like we're at the bottom of this ascending triangle anyway, and the top is right at 430. Right, so if we break out above that level, get up to 430, it could be some resistance there. We have some at 425 as well. So if we can get above that, I can see a push after that to about 470, and it's going to be a big level from 450 to 470 though. There's going to be a lot of resistance there, so we might only make it to about 450. And if we go down, I don't see us going lower than 390, guys. If we break below this $4 level, I really don't see us going a lot lower than about 390, 387, because that's where the Fibonacci golden retracement said that it was going to go to if it did break down. And that's what I wanted to talk about on this video too. If we do have a legit breakdown, okay, this one says 321, but if we go to the daily, okay, let's move this to there, and this one, okay, this still says 344 now, but okay, there is a chance that we go a little bit lower. So when we were up here, let's see, was that even further down? Okay, I don't know how I got 387. It must have been, but anyway, 387 I think is right. Yeah, 383. So I just don't see us going a whole lot down. So we have the 402, then we have the 385, then we have the 370, and then 332, which is our low, which is crazy. That goes right to the low of what we've already been. So that's kind of cool to see. I really am still adamant. I did see something that said on the Fibonacci golden retracement at 387. It might have been on the 4 hour or the 1 hour or something, but I think it was on the weekly that I did it. So I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I went from this side to the other side. I don't know. We'll see. So 13 people and one troll. Uh-oh. Hey, Crypto Airborne is here, dude. That is cool. So yeah, we got to catch up soon, man. My guy, go check out Six Pigs channel. He is the real homie. Um, definitely, definitely has some good content. I look up to him, man. I've learned so much from that guy. You know, like just watching his videos, I learn new stuff all the time. Like that helps me become a better technical analyst. So Six Figs looking good. Definitely could be a model. That's funny. Smash the like. No, go over to Crypto Airborne, watch his video, and smash up his like. Leave my like alone. No, no, please smash the like. That would help a lot. 13 people and one troll. Yeah, Six Figs, you're the troll, bro. Get out. No, just play it. It's my guy. ICP conference has been broadcasting on YouTube and 1 week old but informative. Now, ICPCC, I believe you're talking about ICP Community Conference. Um, Stay tuned for some interesting stuff with that. I'm not going to say too much, but there might be something cool happening by the end of August with me and let's just leave it at that. 4 hour chart going back to July 3rd looks like a descending triangle to me. So you could be right. I actually think I saw that before. Good call. If you go back here, yeah. So to July 4th. Is that what you said? July 4th? July 4th? July 3rd. Okay. So July 3rd. So you're talking about like kind of right here. Oh, I see it. I do see it. So we got this line right here. Then let's get rid of these. Get rid of that. Oh, you're saying on the 4 hour chart. Hold on. 4 hour. Is that what you said? The 4 hour chart? Yeah. Okay. 4 hour chart. I was like, I kind of see it on the weekly too, bro. Actually, there is some kind of a descending triangle. Okay, July 3rd. Okay, let's get rid of that. Oh yeah, yeah. So down here at the bottom, I already kind of have a line right there too. That's one of my support lines. But I definitely see what you're talking about. And then you would have to actually kind of go from July 30th on the top, though. Ooh, you're right. There is a descending triangle right there, dude. Good eye. Good eye. And I'd even probably bring this a little bit lower, like right there. But yeah, I can see that. And if that breaks to the downside, I really only see us going probably to about 390. Worst case scenario, we go down to about 386. So let's keep an eye on this area. If we do get rejected by this RSI, and then move to the downside, which would be right at $4, and if that breaks, we're gonna have a box area of support right here. But yeah, that'll be very bad, dude. Good call. Good call, Airborne. So 89,730. Let's actually put that on there. 730 more ICP needed for Catalyze DAO. Yes. Yes, sir. Okay, let's take that off now. Okay. Stay on live for hours. Just talk crypto for hours. I will watch it. I did a 12-hour crypto video once. It really was hard on me though. My cat wouldn't let me do that right now. He's a kitten, so he needs a lot of attention, a lot of it. When I leave, he just howls. Great. I can see it both ways. If you draw it back to, like you said, for the ascending triangle. Yeah, and it's on the weekly too. I didn't see that. It goes back, I think, probably even a little bit further on the weekly. So we're kind of at an impasse with ICP right now because the SEC stuff, it really brought a lot of the big money to kind of a standstill when it comes to ICP. We used to see 30 to $50 million volume every day, dang near every day. It would go down to 20 every now and again. Now it's constantly between 15 and 20. So that just means that people aren't buying it at $4. But once it goes up, like I said, I'm gonna make a video when it goes up to $6. We're gonna have a ton more volume. We're gonna have a ton more, ICP unstaked and more staked. It's just gonna be crazy to see all of that. So yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for coming by, dude. I definitely don't mean to not like go to your videos. Just life gets busy, man. But I definitely have to watch some of your videos because I think you're great in the space. And dude, you're a veteran, bro. So I always look up to my veteran people. Look at the MACD on the weekly. You are headed in positive momentum. Yeah, we did see that earlier on the weekly and possibly even the monthly. If we go and we look at the MACD on the monthly, let's go do that. Let's look at the weekly first, like you said. But go down to the MACD. Boom. 12 and 26 are both buy, and then the momentum as well. So that's good. But now, if we go and we look at the monthly, let's see what that looks like. And again, momentum is on the buy. The stochastic RSI says buy because it's very low, it looks like. But the MACD says to sell. Okay, that's interesting. The momentum's on our side, the MACD's on the sell. But on the week, well, they're both buy. So, man, we need to have you on the channel sometime, Crypto Airborne, man. You're schooling me on a couple of things. I'd love to have you do that live. That would really you break. Look, we have 12 people because of your comments, dude. So, thank you. Look at the MACD. Okay, I've been slacking with my videos. We'll probably make one tomorrow. Okay. Just so everybody knows, Crypto Airborne is making a video tomorrow. All 12 people, we expect you there live, right when it goes live, even though we're not telling you when. No. I think you do yours in the evening time, right? Like probably about 9 p.m. Central Time or something like that, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard. So I think that's about all we're going to have for today. I'm all self-taught watching Six Figs, another guy named Mitch Ray TA. Yeah. I've learned later in the day. That's what I thought, like 6, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, Six Figs is a big one I watch. I watch Wendy. I watch, Tom Crown. I used to watch like guys like the Moon and other things, but they don't really teach you anything. They tell you, oh, this is what the price is going to do, but they don't teach you how to do it. So that's what I like about Six Figs. He kind of teaches you while he does it. SEC has changed focus on AI, and it looks like Bitcoin spot ETFs will get approval in 6 months in positive rumor. That would be cool. We have still yet to get a Bitcoin spot ETF, which will change the game. All right, guys. That being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bang!